Thank you. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. I sound really great on paper. I should just listen to myself. So it's a pleasure to be here. I've had the opportunity to come to Lake Harriet Spiritual Community a few times, and they keep asking me back or allowing me to come back, so I'm very grateful for this opportunity, especially on this beautiful Sunday. Today is October 11th. October 11th is the International Day of the Girl Child. And the special reason why I wanted to speak with you on this day, to tap into that beautiful, divine feminine power that we all have access to. The International Day of Girl was actually created by a United Nations resolution back in December of 2011. The first International Day of Girl event was on October 11th the following year. So today, it's number 4. 4 is pretty special if you like numbers, right? Fours are awesome. They're angel numbers for me. 4s are also the directions, right? The 4 elements, the 4 parts of the medicine wheel. So lots of good stuff happens on 4s, right? So the International Day of Girl is about helping to empower and inspire, but also it's about fostering the future for us as a global society. And the mission was to help girls and invest in girls in education, in health, in economics, in politics, and in human rights as well. So it's my pleasure to be here on this special, special day. So I hope to bring in a little bit of musing fun as my inner girl likes to play, as you might be able to have figured out from my work as fairy grasshopper. It actually means magical student, and it allows us to engage with ourselves and to interact and connect with our lives in a way that is inspired and empowered. So I want to start, it's interesting today, because as I was driving up, I live in Cannon Falls, so it's about a 50-minute drive or so, give or take, and as I was driving up, usually, when I do this, I'm getting all pumped up, and I'm cranking up the radio and finding some good songs, and my team is giving me some pep, pick-me-up stuff, right? So I can pick you up. And I couldn't find anything. And it didn't really feel right. So instead, I turned off the radio. And I allowed myself to be in quiet. And that happened for about 10 seconds. And then I thought, I'm going nuts. I'm just by myself in this van, and I'm just, what am I going to do with myself, by myself? And I thought, well, Bridgett, this is the purpose. This is the point of what you're going to be sharing and helping people to connect with today, is that sacred container, allowing us to go into ourselves, to connect with ourselves in different ways that we maybe don't always do or consider. And the stillness, the emptiness, is just as much needed as the playfulness is. Okay? There's a beautiful, divine, and delicate balance between those two things. I did eventually roll down the window a wee little bit so I could feel the wind, hear it, and then I felt connected and arrived here to speak with you today. I'm glad that we have the audience that we have. It feels really good to me. I mean, doesn't it feel nice in here? I feel like you guys all know each other. I feel like there is a instinct, like a camaraderie, a welcoming, a community. It does always feel like this most of the time when I come to Lake Harriet Spiritual Community. I should share that, which is why I think it's easy to come back here, because all are truly welcome here, no matter where you're at on your spiritual journey, okay? No matter where you're at. If you don't even know what the word psychic means, cool, come on in. I'll teach you a few things about that. And if you're a master, wonderful. Join the group. Be one with us. Okay. So today I do want to focus on divine feminine. We're going to honor that aspect, that energetic element of ourselves by connecting with earth energy. And what I mean by that is I don't mean we're not going to go all sit outside on the earth and just om. I mean, we are going to feel the vibrational relationship that we have with the energy of what Great Mother Earth represents for us. This is the beginning platform of the divine feminine connection, of our empowerment, okay? These roses on the altar symbolize and represent her. They're a loving offering to her beauty, her energy. That, might I say, is reflected in every one of us. Of you, of you, of you, and of me as well. Of all of us. We all reflect her beauty. We all do. Okay. So we're going to honor that as we come in and start our time together. This is an experiential day because if you just wanted to sit at home and watch Lake Harriet Spiritual Community on YouTube, you would be doing that. So I'm going to take the opportunity to invite you to stand up, if you would be so kind. There's no requirement to participate. You're simply given an invitation, okay? All right, good. Everybody's taking a stand. I like that. I appreciate that. So we're going to do just a simple connection activity first, and then we're going to move into a circle space. I want you to feel the I of you, the I, the individual of you, okay? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take a moment, feel your feet real firmly planted on the ground. Put your hand in a part of your body that feels good. So your heart or your tummy, wherever you are drawn to. Some people like the solar plexus, some people want the heart connection. We want you to connect. So I invite you to allow the bottoms of your feet to be firm on the earth. Allow her to bring points of light up to your feet, cuddling your feet, tickling your feet. And if you're comfortable in doing so, if you want to close your eyes, you can, but that's not required. You can just look down, feel in, take a moment. We're feeling the stillness. As you breathe in and you exhale out. Feel into the stillness. She has come for you, my friends. She has prepared a wonderful time for us all to experience and to delight in her vibrant beauty. She is here for you, my friends. She is loving you. Will you receive her kindness? Will you receive her gentle, loving knowing? Allow the bottoms of your feet to open up or to soften in or sink in to the earth below. Imagine that you are outside and that there's a green grass, not hard to do today, it's beautiful, with the golden leaves and the orange and red leaves scattered about. As you breathe in and exhale out, allow your feet to soften into that earth. Let her love you. Let her support you. And you are worthy, my friends. You are worthy. Please do not turn away. Allow yourself to come into the stillness. When the mind gets busy, we give it some jobs. Imagine the leaves on the ground, the glorious colors as they're falling to the earth. Imagine the rich green, lush grass. Use your mind to visualize. As you feel the stillness, allow your physical body to be present, to be soothed, to be comforted by this nurturing, natural energy that is not just in the feet now. It is starting to surround your physical body, to flow in a way that is most appropriate for you at this time, my friends. Allow her to encompass you, to enfold you, to create for you the spark of the connection from which you were created. As you breathe in, take it in. Absorb the energy of this essence of the Great Mother loving you. I know our mind, our wounding, our collective misunderstanding of what love is and what it is not can sometimes create a bit of a barrier. Allow yourself in this moment to breathe in her stillness, her still presence. Good. All right. And you may open your eyes if you've closed them. Allow yourself to come back to physical body presence. If you if you love meditation stuff and you're like, woo, that was great, I'm out of my body, I'm not coming back. Please come back. Like the string of a kite, we're gonna pull you back. Sometimes it helps to move your hands and roll your shoulders. Please come back. But you feel welcome to be in an altered state until the end of our session, if you'd like. Sometimes it's fun, right? Okay, so now I'd like to ask for us to join hands into a circle if that is comfortable for you. Again, you're simply invited, so come out to the outside edges. Please come up here, will you? I don't want to be the only one on this place. This isn't about me, it's about we. So come on up. And we'll just create a little circle here. Thank you. If you're comfortable. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go right through that line. Join the hands. Okay. And be comfortable. Everybody be comfortable. Are you good on that step there? Okay, good. Oh, look at all of us. Oh, I feel so good seeing everybody. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna take a moment. We're gonna feel back into our feet, both the bottoms of our feet. We're gonna make them be our grounding platform right into Mother Earth, okay? We're gonna be centered and be here now. These are the two bottom points of a triangle that we're gonna create. A triangle for me is a sacred tool, and it means truth in a way that's empowering and very secure, very safe. It's a knowing, it's your inner wisdom. So we're gonna tap that. We're gonna use earth to do it at our feet. So visualize there's 2 points of light at your feet. I usually see them like red, little red dots, because you know earth is red, grounding, right? So we're gonna visualize that. And then I want you to do is right at the bottom of your chin, right about that throat chakra, that's the other little red point, okay? And so now you see how there's a triangle from the chin down to the foot, across to the other foot, up to the chin. This triangle is a powerful energy. It's very powerful. It is how I see the Ascended Masters. I always see them like great big white triangles. So shall we not connect with that energy for ourselves? Because are we not that? Of course we are. So let's visualize our triangle. Let's take a second here. Okay, now everybody take a nice collective in-breath, please, to create the triangle. And then an exhale out if you can. Oh, give those arms permission to relax, please. Can you kind of roll your arms a little? Kind of wiggle them a little? Okay, good. Thank you. I felt some tension here, people. I'm like, I don't like that. We need to be present at this time, okay? We need to all be present here. This is the gift that you've been given today. All right. So we're going to do a couple more nice. If it's comfortable for you to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, please do so. And if it's not, then breathe how it's comfortable for you. So we're going to do this collectively again. Again, we're just creating the triangle. It can flow. There's no wrong way. Do it your way. There's 3 points. Connect them. I want you to use your brains, people. Use your ego mind to visualize. Use your imagination to draw whatever you want to draw in your triangle, okay? However you want to make it. Whatever color it wants to be, that's fine. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Creating that triangle and exhale out. All the way through the feet, connecting us to the time that is now. Okay, nice deep breath in again. Pulling it all the way up through the body and then exhale out. You are now in sacred space because you are sacred space. Open your eyes and look at me. Look. See in the third dimension. We just created a triangle, which is also a portal, a doorway. We can be in multiple places at multiple times, and we can still be connected and function. We can use our brains to organize and connect, and we can use our hearts and our souls to build relationships, to build bridges of light, because that's who we are, bridges of light. Okay. All right, I want you to just take a moment in this stillness. We're going to be still. We're going to be quiet for a bit. I want you to look around the room, and I want you to look at each other. Make eye contact. Look at each other. Take some time to do that. I see you. You can giggle. It feels a little weird at first. You're like, I'm staring at that person. This is awkward. Good. That's your brain talking. Feel it. We activated our hearts. We activated our souls already. You're a triangle, people. You're into the divine light and love and power place that I go to all the time. So look at that person. See them. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. How are you feeling when we do this? Giddy? Anybody else got some more words? Go for it. What's that? You're feeling good? Okay, good. Warm? Good. Friendly? Okay. Open? Good. Connected? Woohoo! That's a good word. Anybody else? Do you feel the warmth in the hands right now? I hope it's not just me. Sorry, I'm like sweaty palms all over you. I'm just loving you guys so much, you know. Yeah, it's love heat. Do you feel this? Do you feel right now like if somebody asked you to do something, you'd be like, oh yeah, sure, I can go do that? Like, do you really feel like you could show up right now? Because you have such a connection, such a confident energy that's supporting you, that's behind you, that's loving you right now, that sees you? I mean, how do you feel about that? How do you feel? Inside, deep inside, what'd you say, hon? You better say it. Depend upon. So she's negotiating. That's okay. Okay, you can let your hands go for a second. All right. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to find a partner, so a person next to you, to grab a person next to you. Everybody's hugging each other. That depends on what it is, right? Everybody's finding people. Are we all partnered up? Partners, 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 partner. Are we going to partners? You don't have a partner? Will you come up with me? Come up with me and have a partner. Okay. All right. So what? Well, I suppose I should probably. Well, I don't need to stand up there, do I? Hope not. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little activity that I like. We're going to do the I see you activity first. The point of this one is to help us connect in with people, to really presence them and their energy and all that they are capable of. We need to hold a higher vision. Let me just jump up here so Casey goes, hey, you're not on the thing. We need to hold a higher vision, okay? We need to hold a higher vision for ourselves, for our future, for our planet, okay? And you all have an individual piece in that. You have an I in that. But in order to get into the we space, we need to come together and connect in a very real level. That's not just our brain saying, well, it depends on what it is. We need to connect at that heart and soul level. I'm going to tease you just a little bit, okay? Heart and soul level, so we can hold a higher vision, okay? We can hold a higher vision. So I want you to look at this person, and I want you guys to take turns. I want you to look at each other, eye contact for a little bit, and I want you to say, I see you. And then mirror it back. I see you. One at a time, because I want the person that's saying it to connect, and I want the person that's being seen to feel it. So it's a giving and a receiving, and a giving and a receiving. It should feel very uncomfortable if you're doing it right. Because your brain is telling you about social norms and about other things. So let's take turns and do it. Do it about 3 times, okay? And then we're going to do another activity.